thanks to EA Sports for flying me down to Orlando and allowing me to capture some early Madden 18 gameplay, including this Draft Champions game versus TD Barrett. And TD Barrett, right off the bat, is going to have to be going against Odell Beckham Jr. In round 1, you simply do not refuse it when Odell Beckham Jr. falls to you as round 3, the legend round. Who do we grab right here? We get Marshawn Lynch, 91 overall running back. So deadly in this game is round 4, deciding whether to go secondary or defensive line. It's Jernigan versus Cravens, and Cravens were just way too slow, so I ended up getting Jernigan as we move on to round 5, and once again, now it's defense versus offense. All the decisions you make in Draft Champions, if you guys didn't notice, the rounds are now 20 rounds instead of 15 like they used to be in previous years in Draft Champions, so that means 5 extra rounds to find some good players, find some elites, and I guess find a second string running back. Since we already drafted Marshawn Lynch, we do not need this running back position, but when we gotta take one, might as well take Marshawn Lynch, because he's pretty much the opposite of Falk. Falk is elusive, Marshawn is power, so we could go both ways as we grab Rob Gronkowski, because similar to Odell Beckham Jr., when Rob Gronkowski falls in your lap, you grab him, alright? Because in this year's game, Gronk is an absolute monster as we get Rodney Hudson shoring up that center position, making sure our offensive line can pick up the blitzes, which is so important in this game as round 10 comes up. These guys can make impacts on your team. Amari Cooper with that 86 speed, I decided, you know what? I gotta take him. We already have Gronk, so I didn't want to grab Kelsey, and Dez just, the 8-3 speed, a little bit too slow. Plus, I wanted to try out Cooper. I didn't get to play with him yet as round 11. That was kind of a no-brainer to me right there. The other guys don't really have good throwing stats. Tyrod's wasn't that good either, but Tyrod's got the speed over those two. Not really trying to play with Carson Palmer. So we're going to grab Tyrod Taylor and see what he's made of as we get Michael Kendrick, 79 overall, at the outside linebacker position, trying to get that front 7 going. We've already drafted a couple of guys like Clowney, like Puz and Lesney. Round 13, though, we have to get someone in the secondary, and we get lockdown cornerback Patrick Peterson. Round 14, time to add to the receiving core. We get Demaryius Thomas. We are 3 deep, pretty much 4 deep, and include Gronkowski at the receiving core as we go to round 15. Eric Weddle's a 90 overall. It's going to be very hard to pass up on that man. Having Tyrann Mathieu and Eric Weddle at the safety spots, we are more than good at that position. Round 16, we already have enough interior defenders, so getting a middle linebacker to control the defense like Danny Trevathan is big. I love having a good middle linebacker, so Trevathan will get the job done. Round 17, we already have enough receivers, so don't really need T.Y. Hilton as fast as he is. So we're going to get Marcus Cannon and hope he could protect our right side as round 18. I mean, once again, we already have enough receivers, so might as well get Jimmy Graham and get that second tight end in case we run 2 tight end sets. Round 19. I told you guys I like a middle linebacker or 2. Well, how about we get 2? How about we get Navarro Bowman added to the squad? We really don't need the other positions. I debated a little bit. I was checking everyone's stats, but I gotta get the veteran Navarro Bowman. Final round right here. Looking at these choices, not anything too appetizing, so we just get the left end right there, and hopefully we'll have a pretty good pass rush as we check out TD Barrett's team. He's a Titans fan, so we grabbed himself Warren Moon, but he's also got a lot of deadly weapons on the offensive side of football. He drafted Dez Bryant, the guy that I passed up on, so we'll see if I made a good choice based on how Dez performs for him. He's got Le'Veon Bell at the running back position. He's got Brandon Cooks, who you guys saw, returning the opening kickoff as he rolls out with Warren Moon on the run and making the throw. Warren Moon definitely has that ability to leave the pocket, and not only leave the pocket, but make throws a lot more accurately than our quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, can. A second down, he's rolling out again, but you can't really abuse it too much because sometimes it'll just be an overthrow. Hard overthrow, Greg Olsen, but it happened right there. Third down, Moon under pressure, running away. This is pretty much a lost cause. The best thing he could do is somehow miraculously get rid of that football for an incompletion rather than a sack and bring out the punting unit on 4th down as Falk gets it off his own helmet, and Marshawn Falk trying to make this a positive. A ton of green grass ahead. A juke move. Marshawn Falk in a foot race brought down at the 34-yard line, but I mean, that was a pretty nice play, making something out of nothing. Tyrod, first play, just going to take what the defense is giving us, which is Ellison, our pretty much tight end, even though he's kind of a fullback. Second down, under pressure, Tyrod Taylor rolling out, finding his man, Demaryius Thomas. Thomas with 1 man to beat, hitting the back juke, and an extra defender comes in to wrap him up, but Thomas gets us a goal-to-go situation at the 5, but we lose a couple of yards on the sack. Now Tyrod on second down, leaving the pocket, and Tyrod Taylor Taylor early on showing off his elusiveness at the quarterback position. A throw on the run, and the drive is capped off by that short little touchdown run, and TD finds himself down 7 early on with Moon. Wide open man in the middle of the field. That's going to move the chains. No need to panic right now. It's still the first quarter, so you just got to stick with your game plan. That's exactly what he's doing. He definitely wants to run this football with Le'Veon Bell, so we got to make sure we limit Bell and force him to win this game in the air with Warren Moon. That's what he's trying to do on this play, but Moon is trying to take it to the ground himself, fighting for yardage and nearly getting a first down, getting into a battle with Clowney. Second down. Le'Veon trying to fight but does not get the first. It's 3rd down and 1. He's passing the ball and out the backfield. That is incomplete. Now it's 4th down and 1. He keeps the offense on the field, and Eric Weddle. That's why you get a 90 overall Eric Weddle, so we can make a big time play to force a turnover on downs. But on the very next play, we give it right back to TD Barrett. Oh man, I tried to squeeze one in the seams right there. Very ambitious throw, but he was able to knock it out and catch the ricochet for the INT. Now Warren Moon back out after throwing that corner around exactly at midfield actually, and oh man, TD's getting a little bit loose with that football. We might need to get an interception and take it away from him because he's getting a little bit careless. Going at Patrick Peterson with Le'Veon Bell. I don't know, that's the move, but 3rd down. Nice read, finding Alshon Jeffrey in the seams for the first down. A little under 3 minutes to go in the first half on the run. Once again, Patrick Peterson shutting down that side of the field. 2nd down though. Corner route is open and spinning is Greg Olsen after getting the catch. Oh man, if I had someone a little bit faster than Eric Weddle. That's the bad side of drafting Eric Weddle, but once again, there's the good side. Weddle comes in, makes a tackle on Le'Veon, who's a hard guy to tackle. 2nd down, Warren Moon under pressure. A dump down that's not even caught by Walker. Brings up a 3rd down and 8 out the 2-minute warning. Warren Moon finding his man, but that's not going to get the first down. On 4th down and 4, TD wants to tie this game up. The offense is still on the field, and Warren Moon is leaving the pocket and doesn't get in the end zone, but does get a first down. On the next play, Moon finishes off the drive with a quarterback sneak, and the PAT does tie the game up as Marshall Faulk on the kick return. Faulk ever so deadly with those juke and spin moves. Now Tyrod Taylor leaving the pocket once again. You might have to put out a quarterback spy right now because Tyrod Taylor is looking pretty dominant, and his pass rush is not looking so dominant, giving us all that space to leave the pocket. We call our first timeout, 3rd down and inches, looking to throw the football with Tyrod, who loses it on the ground. Picked up by our own man, but that's going to bring up 4th down anyways, and we punt the football back to TD Barrett, who has 28 seconds, has Brandon Cooks returning the punt, and has 2 timeouts in his arsenal. And Warren Moon once again, this time coming out 5 wide, looking for the corner route. It is not open. Here comes pressure. Here's a dump down. That's exactly what we want because he does not really have time to be patient. He's got to take a shot downfield. Warren Moon leaving the pocket. Here's the shot going deep, and it's caught. It is caught. I believe that was Dez Bryant. Oh yeah, we might have slept on Dez, and he might be trying to make us pay. That fade route incomplete. 2nd down with 3 seconds left and no timeouts. The smart decision here to bring out the field goal unit up and good, and the lead is 10-7 at half after that big time Bryant catch as Marshall Faulk returning the ball for us. We do get ball coming out of half, so we're not really in a position of danger right now. And I like the way our offense is moving. We just didn't convert a 3rd down and inches earlier. So we just got to stay calm, see what's going on with Tyrod, survey that pocket. And if there's a lane to leave, I will leave. But there's also a lane to throw that football. That is the first priority, and that's what we do. Finding Thomas next play. This is the time to leave the pocket with Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod getting a block. Tyrod Taylor, 37 yards with the quarterback to put us back on top. Quick work done on TD's defense right there. Tyrod Taylor is a force to be reckoned with. He might not be able to throw the football the best in this game, but that ability to leave, oh man, is that deadly. Warren Moon's got that same ability, so we got to make sure we corner him, and he immediately gets the ball at midfield, finding Le'Veon for a gain of 1, coming out 5 wide, giving the keys to the car to Warren Moon, but he gets intercepted by Eric Weddle. Hey man, don't put your hands in the cookie jar, because that is not something you will get away with. Not in the first quarter, not in the second, not in the third, and definitely not the fourth quarter as Tyrod Taylor. That is something you will not get away with. Running with the quarterback and not taking a dive. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was feeling myself a little bit with Tyrod. We were making a lot of really good runs, and especially after the 37-yard rush on the very last play we ran with Tyrod, I wasn't getting down. I was trying to get like a 60-yard rush, but that was not the right approach, because it's not like we're winning by 30 or anything like that. We're only up by 4. A touchdown gives TD Barrett the lead, and TD has been moving the ball well on the offensive side of the football. It's just the mistakes that he's been making. Second down, running with Le'Veon. He's going back to that ground game, trying to go with a 50-50 approach on the offensive end to set up the play action, but we're not falling for it. We are all over that underneath route to Greg Olsen. Last play of the third quarter. Dump down again. Olsen trying to get the block, but brought down at the 10-yard line. We go to the 4th, 3rd down and 4, needing this conversion, getting the conversion. This is 4 down territory at the 3-yard line. Running chew clock, giving it to Bell, but he's wrapped up. Once again, he's going to chew up that clock. 2nd down and goal. We'll see if he tries to give it to Bell. He doesn't do anything. He gets a delay of game penalty. That's going to cost him 5 big-time yards. Now from the 9-yard line, Warren Moon fighting and brought down by Paul Posluszny. We put out that quarterback contain, not trying to let Warren Moon beat us, but he goes up the middle, and Moon, indecisive, slides down to 9. Like I said, 4 down territory. You could go for a field goal here, but when you make it this far, you might as well go for it, and that's exactly what he's doing. But Moon is taken down for the sack. Once again, the quarterback contain coming up clutch, and it's a turnover on downs. Marshall Faulk with the ball, but this game is far from over. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning with TD possessing all 3 of his timeouts. 2nd down and 12 from our own 16-yard line, passing to Marshall Faulk. 1st down and then some. Marshall Faulk is gone. No doubt about this one. The 10, the 5, and Marshall Faulk with the biggest play of the game. 2-possession lead to us now. 10-21. TD still with all 3 of his timeouts, but he's going to need to make a lot happen. Starting off with a very quick score with Warren Moon in this 5-wide attack. That's not going to help. The ball dropped by Le'Veon Bell. 2nd down. Intercepted by who is probably the defensive MVP if it's not Eric Weddle. Paul Posluszny as Tyrod Taylor. We're still looking to make some plays with a minute 30 left and not sliding. Someone needs to get in my ear and tell me to slide right now. I'm about to fumble this ball and let TD right back in the game, but Tyrod's looking so nice. I want to get another touchdown run. Tyrod stumbling to the 1-yard line, nearly 100 yards on the ground, and an extra touchdown in the air to Odell Beckham Jr. Beckham's been pretty silent this game, but that's just because we have been running the ball so well with Tyrod, and just, you know, big plays definitely changed this game. The one rush by Tyrod Taylor, the one big play to Marshall Faulk in that 4th quarter, and then TD. That delay of game penalty really was costly, and we're just going to skip this final drive because it's pretty irrelevant to the final score of the game, and we end up getting the victory. Shout out to TD Barrett. I've been a big fan of TD Barrett since this channel had like 1,000 subscribers, so really happy to see his channel growing. So you guys want to check it out, that link's in the description. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this game, if you guys enjoyed that Tyrod Taylor show with a little bit of Marshall Faulk. Subscribe for more Madden 18 gameplays because we're bringing that all year long, and I got you guys next time.